If you don't bring Eddie to me, I'm gonna have to put this whooping on you. Mm. So I know I can't take this whooping.
Mm.
I ain't saying nothing. He said, now you got till 6 o'clock or something tomorrow evening after y'all get in at 4:30 to bring Eddie to me. That was New Year's Eve, the day of New Year's. No, that was New Year's Eve day. Cause we went over the fence that night. Me and Eddie, I went and got Eddie. We didn't have time to wait. We didn't have no money. We jumped the fence, clammed the fence at least. Went over to the other side. We thought about this old man, old preacher, had a coffee can of pennies, which around the camp with us. We went and took his pennies. He didn't want to give them up, so we thought, man, we got to have these pennies. Bus fare where we were going was $1.50 a piece. If we could get to the bus before Slim get to us. And they had dogs on the other side in the fence. The track, if you get caught, it started drilling and raining. It just so happened by me knowing a little bit about dogs, I calmed them down a little bit. The dog must have went, I'd say, from here to, we didn't have to go no further from here to Racine. Before we was up on the street where the little town was. Ambulance sat on the street, 2 ambulances, one black, one white, Puerto Rican. If a Puerto Rican get killed, they kill a nigger.
Right.
If a nigger get killed, they kill a Puerto Rican. Them ambulance never cut the motor off. Sitting on the streets. We happened to get to this little town, and I asked this lady had a little rooming house there at the bus stop. It wasn't no bus stop, it's just a little spot with one light. I went in there and told her the condition we was in. She said, yeah, I can tell y'all runaways. I said, yes, ma'am. She says, I ain't got no room, but I got a place where I stored all my stuff at, like a mattress and stuff, when they take it off a bed or something, they throw it in this room. She said, but now ain't nobody been in this room in 10, 11 years. Mm-hmm. They just go there and throw the stuff up in there. So it's full of spider webs and everything else. Ain't no floor at the ground. So she said, y'all welcome to hide in there until the bus comes, if you want to. I said, now I got 2 brooms. Y'all can go in there. We couldn't holler. You had to push the door on me. You had to push spider web back. That's how thick the spider web was. Like I said, spider big as your hand almost. Me and Eddie took the 2 brooms and swept spider webs and things. So we got a pile of spider webs damn not this high. But it was good enough for us to hide in until this bus come. We ain't gonna sleep nowhere about another hour and a half. The bus coming. So about an hour and a half, one of the guys that worked for her, running the place, she had told him, said, when you see the bus coming and pull up, so you let these boys know. And he come and whistled for us. We eased on out that room and jumped on that bus. Now, the man let us rode the bus to Miami. We got another 105 miles to go from Miami to Belgrade. So happened, this same place where I had been, where the Ku Klux Klan had approached me at in 56, this same lady running the same place, and she was still the manager, and she still remembered me. So I went and told her, her name was Miss Mary. I said, Miss Mary, when we got there, the Belgrade, we hungry. We got there about 10 o'clock, I guess. I went and knocked on her door. She didn't live. She lived about 4 minutes from. I said 4 minutes to your car, maybe, or to the streets from the building. She says, Willie, I remember you. I said, yes, ma'am. I said, we ain't got no place to stay. She said, y'all hungry too, ain't you? I said, yes, ma'am. And we broke too.
Mm-hmm.
She said, you and look, your old room is vacant.
It's still vacant.
And I just cooked some chili. And she fixed me and ate a big bowl of chili apiece and said, y'all going up there and lay down when you get ready. Now that was in 1957. I left there, went to Cleveland. No, I left there and got married. I got married in 1958. That's when Little Willie was born. I worked on this farm, driving tractor in Jonestown, Mississippi. That's why your mama was born there. I worked there for, 3 months. Had a crop. That's a farm, they call it, crop. So you lay by the crop, you don't supposed to owe the man no money. Which I shouldn't owe him no money no way, because I'm day working, he take money. We ain't give me $3 a day. I supposed to owe them $13. It took me, 3 months. They taking $3 a week for 3 months for to pay back $13. Me and my dad-in-law, we both had bought some coals for to keep warm with over the winter. But we working over the winter, me and him, driving tractor. He driving one tractor, I'm driving another. So finally one day, one Saturday, pay off on Saturday 12 o'clock, that boss man's sister was doing the paying off. I can't call her name right now for nothing. But Kurt Hain was the man. And this was his sister. They up both on the farm together, plantation together. Anyway, she called everybody, all the guys, to get paid off. She had everybody money in a little envelope. So everybody got paid. Me, she called. When she got to me, I owed my envelope. My envelope I done worked the whole week. I think I got $6 or $7 in this envelope. Supposed to be getting $3 a day. I laid mine back on the table. My dad-in-law was standing right behind me. We got us in line. Walked by the table. Get your little envelope. So I stopped the crowd, checked my envelope. I said, this ain't none of my money. She said, what you mean? I said, look, I've been paying, I owed you all $13 and I've been paying it back for 2 months almost. Every week. How many times do I have to pay $13? I mean, I can count a little better than that. You count it. I've been paying for 12 weeks almost $3 or $6 a week y'all been taking. I said, this ain't none of my money. My dad-in-law was standing behind me. Son, he the preacher. Son, don't worry about it. I get it straight. I give you the rest of the money. I know, Dad. She called me. It's my turn now. This is my turn right here. She called me. Y'all gonna have to wait. She looked at me and says, that's this white lady in the big old store there, big old country store. She says, just a minute. Told the rest of them, said, just a minute. Told me, said, come on, go with me. I followed her. She went in the back of the store in a little room, opened the door, had like a blind and a door there. She said, you see all them lockers up there? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, well, everybody out there, this is where they whole life saving been, and they don't know nothing about it. You, I'm finna give you your money. She gave me an envelope. I had, what it was, $54 in it. Did a $6, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this still was my brown envelope. She got another envelope. She said, every dime we took from you, we put it in here. If you never ask for it, we're never gonna give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
She said, them people out there, they never ask for their money, they never gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
She gave me that envelope with my money in it. And Dad and them still in, they died and they never get their money. None of the older men on the plantations been working, some of them been there 25, 30 years. And they taking their money, 30, you know, they give them a little bit, put a little bit over there, put a little bit over there. She said, they don't never ask for it, they ain't never gonna get it. That was in 1958. That's when I left. I left that fall and went to Cleveland, Ohio.